Did I just get abducted by aliens?
Okay, Boomer.
Okay, Boomer.
You ready to blow some stuff up?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why I keep doing that. Okay, Boomers. We're here with an empty table and Jody, what we got?
Well, I think I might have been abducted by aliens.
You know, there's a test for that.
A test for that?
Yeah, I mean, you're sitting down okay, so you might not have been abducted by aliens.
Not that kind of video.
Okay, so what kind of video is it? Talk to us.
National Alien Day. April
Is that
26th.
today?
That's April 26th. That is today.
All right. Awesome.
And
I've never heard of this. Is this like a thing?
No,
it's just a made-up thing?
It's a made-up thing. It's somebody, I can't even, man.
Because some of those days, it's you know, kind of based on the date.
Yeah. I can't remember why they named it, why they came up with
April 26th.
Yeah.
Is National Alien Day.
National Alien Day.
Okay, all right. So what are we doing for National Alien Day?
Fireworks.
Duh. We're Mid-South Boomers.
Right. So we're going to start with a little one. We got Alien Adventure.
All right.
And I think this is maybe what happened to me.
Okay, you got sucked up there by the little flying saucer?
I remember something like that.
All right.
Maybe a view from like above and lights and stuff.
Yeah. It's pretty from up there, ain't it?
Yeah. This is, it's got performance right there. Well, it's a little description there. I think, you know, these mini cakes, a lot of times you get glitter and comets and all that.
Turn that to the side a little bit, get that better lit where people can freeze frame and try to read that if they want to.
Yeah, they can read that if they want to.
I see that's Showtime there, now that I've zoomed in, looked at that angle.
Right.
What we got next?
We got another Showtime product here. This is Space Invaders.
Man, I put some quarters in Space Invaders.
I did too. I did too.
So groundbreaking and so simple.
And it was the first video game I really kind of gave any kind of that I paid attention to.
Right.
You know?
I mean, what was before it really? Pong? The
Pong,
tank?
basically, and Breakout and things like that. And
yeah, well, Breakout was basically Pong.
Yeah, yeah.
And didn't they have maybe that football game where you were playing against somebody else and calling plays and stuff?
Maybe.
That might have been predated Space Invaders.
Maybe.
But there wasn't much. Space Invaders was one of the first ones.
Yeah, I was a pinball guy before that.
I mean, everybody was, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
everybody was. You got performance there on the back.
another Showtime cake too?
Yeah, another Showtime cake. I need to turn it that way for you.
That'd be all right. Out of this
Turn
world.
it this way for you.
Yeah,
Turn it
okay,
that
yeah,
way,
just keep
that
moving
way,
it
that
and
way.
we'll see how that works out.
Right. So,
we got anything else or is that all we're doing?
that's all we're doing.
All right.
No,
well,
I'm kidding. We got a bunch of cool stuff. We got this Alien Landing.
Okay.
These are some parachutes.
Okay.
I think these are. Where'd my knife go? Right here.
All right.
And I think they are supposed to all be different.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, we got 3 parachutes. Alien Landing. Each one is different, and I believe they're supposed to have a little plastic alien guy.
Okay, there's real aliens.
Yeah.
With parachutes. These aren't just little plastic aliens. These are real aliens.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, well, we better be careful with that.
Yeah,
then.
I mean, you know, they're tiny.
They're tiny.
Unless they like expand or something once
Right.
they shoot out of there.
Right, but there's 3 of those. That's a Black Cat product called
Okay.
Alien Landing.
Okay, $12 on that.
Yep.
All right. So
Then we've
$4 a tube. Got it.
Right. We got another cake here with a little Men in Black theme. It's called the Neuralizer.
Okay.
And this one's by Planet X.
Okay.
Planet X. They do some cool stuff. You got some different, different artwork on all the.
Yeah, we got E.T. He ain't got nothing to do with.
That's not E.T.
That's not.
No, that's one of the aliens in Men in Black. I remember.
It looks a lot like E.T. to me.
A little bit.
Yeah.
And you've got
and this looks like a Tim Burton character there in that egg chair. No, on the side there.
A little bit.
Yeah. All right.
And you've got the description of the performance.
Look at this. All right, that's all I'm reading. You
Right.
can read the rest.
Yeah, they can handle that. Got another 200 grammer.
All right.
This is an expensive one. This is $16.
Oh, that's big money for a 200 gram.
At Boomland, you know.
At Boomland too.
at
Boomland price is $16.
So this is a 200 gram. It's got this hologram thing on the side
right.
here. You can probably take that off of there if you wanted to.
We want to save that, right? Hang on.
Got the performance there.
Okay. Performance.
Yeah.
Pan in on that for a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
Were you done with that?
I don't know. I'm just I'm trying to take it in like this.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's working.
I don't know either. And I see there's performance here, but there's also some performance stuff up here.
Okay.
And it looks like maybe those pictures might be pretty accurate for some of what it does.
They don't look like overly produced, right? I mean,
right.
In fact, one's pretty well out of focus. That's kind of funny. I can't remember seeing a product image like that where it was just bad focus.
Right. And
I remember seeing some of our videos that looked like that.
What?
Not many.
What?
Yeah.
That's how Boomer videos out of focus.
Man, well, you know, we're not perfect, just like everybody else. We're not perfect.
And this right here, for better view, we know what this means.
Okay, we got some angle.
Got some angle.
Okay.
So I'm curious to cut that off and see. And these bore size for a
those
200
are some
grams.
fatties.
Yeah, there's some fatties in there, along with some small ones.
Okay.
So it looks like we've got 6 pretty.
That's kind of weird because there's 2 on that front row that are angled, and then 1 that's vertical.
And I wonder what's going on here, because that looks like. I wonder if it's supposed to be like that. It's in there pretty solidly.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's by design. I mean, they could have put that vertical one in the middle. That's usually how that is, right?
Right. And if they were doing it vertically like that, they might have had a wider foam piece in there. So that looks like it's intended to be like that.
I think it is intended. I mean, well,
we'll see.
That was my initial thought.
Yeah, I love that artwork on there though. That's some pretty cool art, pretty colorful.
I bet it looks a little wild under black light.
Yeah, I like it.
All those colors there.
So we've got 3 200 gram cakes that. 4 200 gram cakes, actually, counting the little mini. You know.
So this is just a 200 gram cake in comparison with alien theme.
No, that's not what this is.
Oh, okay.
Because we got the parachutes.
Oh, the parachutes. Yeah, I forgot about the parachutes.
And we got this thing.
What is this?
This is a fountain called UFO Landed by Boom Wow.
Okay. Is that thing going to spin around or something?
It's going to spin around.
Okay.
You can see it's got a base in there. I'm not going to take it out just yet.
Okay.
Because it's
a
kind
little plastic.
It's probably a little fragile, so we're going to probably try to keep it in this container until we're ready to do it. But yeah, it's got a little base down there, and this whole thing's going to spin.
Now I don't know Boom Wow brand. I've heard of Sham Wow. Are they related?
I doubt it.
Okay.
Now Boom Wow. Speaking of Boom Wow,
we got something else?
Yeah, we got Pyro Alienware.
Man. We got some shells out here. Where's Little Boomer?
Where's Little Boomer? And maybe he got abducted by the aliens too.
He might have got abducted by aliens.
Well, I'm sure that those aliens had another thing coming from Little Boomer. If they tried to abduct him, I'm sure that it was not like abducting me.
It wasn't going to be easy.
No, I'm sure it was not.
He's going to put up a fight.
I'm sure it was not. So these, now, I happen to know the tubes were confiscated out of here for something else.
Oh, I see.
But we're going to shoot one sleeve of these.
The tubes were abducted by aliens?
Yeah, the tubes got abducted by aliens.
Okay.
They got abducted by me.
These are little 4-inch.
These are some 4-inch, yeah.
And got the performance description on the
the
shell.
Right there on the shell.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So we're gonna do one sleeve of these, and then we're gonna save the other sleeve for
some other comparison.
For some other comparison.
Shell comparison.
Yeah.
All right. Because
because that's
what we do.
That's what we do.
We do stuff. Hey, you just brought up those 2 Boom Wow products. I've never heard of them. Do we know anything about them? Their like reputation or anything?
I don't. I've heard these are good. These Pyro Alienware shells. I've heard these are pretty good shells.
Okay.
And I've seen video of this fountain, and it looks pretty cool.
Looks good on video.
Looks good on video.
Okay, cool.
I mean, it's a good sized fountain, and it spins. So hopefully, if it's got some duration,
it's not going to take off like a Girandola or anything like that.
No, it's just a fountain.
Okay. I love those Girandolas. I wish we had one of them.
Maybe I can help you out.
What?
Maybe I can help you out.
A 2-stage girandola.
2-stage girandola. It's a pretty good size one too.
Take me to your leader.
Take me to your leader.
All right, you got 6 rockets on there.
Yep.
That got any kind of brake or report or anything?
Oh yeah, it'll have a big brake at the end. It's got.
I don't see a separate charge for the brake. I guess it's maybe in the top of those rockets or something.
Should be in the middle.
Yeah, I don't. That's what I was seeing. Is I don't see it.
I don't know, but that's a picture of what it's supposed to look like.
Okay.
So this is a Winda product, and like all their stuff, it's going to have a description of performance.
198 feet. That's pretty high.
Yeah.
10 seconds. 10 to 10 for noise. All right. Tail effect check.
Yeah, this thing should be pretty loud going up. I don't know about the brake when it gets there, how loud that's going to be, but I imagine it's going to be pretty loud on its way up.
I'll tell you one thing that I've noticed, my limited experience with girandolas and like watching them on the internets there, they all seem to whistle. Is that a product of the cage actually making that noise with wind resistance, or do they all just have whistle effects built into them? Do you know?
I don't know. I thought it was the rocket engines doing it.
Okay. I mean, there's a lot of rockets that don't really whistle.
That's true. But having that many together, maybe, I don't know.
All right,
that's a good question. Good question. Because, again, like we always say, if you can explain that to us, put it in the comments.
Or I guess a better way to approach that would be, does anybody know of a girandola that doesn't whistle?
Right.
Because I'd be interested in knowing more about that.
Yeah.
All right, good enough. We got anything else, or is that it?
We've got an Alien Uprising here.
Alien Uprising.
And we got a 500-gram cake from Brothers.
I'm kind of digging that wrap.
Yeah,
that's got some texture to it and stuff.
Yeah, pretty cool wrap.
Yeah, that makes me want to touch it.
Not that kind of video.
Well, not that kind of touch. It's just
tactile. Well, yeah, you can just, I got it.
All right, Alien Uprising by Brothers.
Alien Uprising by Brothers.
Brothers Heavyweight, which is a different line. They just pack a little more in that, or are they just trying to be like the premium line, or what's Heavyweight exactly? Do you know?
Well, I don't know. They've got 2 lines, and they've got the Heavyweight line. I really don't know the distinction because I've seen some of the ones from the regular line that were good, and we did what was it, Highfalutin? I think that's from the Heavyweight line.
Okay.
We did that one recently, and I didn't really see where that one was.
We've mentioned this in past videos. We have shot that, and y'all probably will see it before we. Now we're going to have to actually make sure we get this out before this video. So. All right,
maybe.
So we're shooting in advance, and now that you've mentioned that in the past tense, we'll have to try to get that. Oh, I'm liking that hologram I'm picking up on that Alien Uprising now. It's just, you got that color change. Nice.
Well, yeah, and since we're talking about
he's got an eyeball there too.
Oh, cool.
If you get the right angle. Wow.
Yeah, right there, yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool little hologram.
Yeah.
All right.
So while we're talking about that video that has the Highfalutin in it, that was a by request video.
Right.
Now Jason requested that, so I would tell you, anybody, if you have anything that you want us to shoot, you want to see it on the channel, put it in the comments. Let us know.
We aims to please.
Yes. We will do what we can to track it down and get it if you want to see it.
Cool. And while we're at it, we also. It was Clay, wasn't it, that wanted to see a girandola on that particular video?
He asked for a girandola cake.
He did.
So we've got another girandola. Actually, and it has a space theme on that one too. So Pyro Master by Miracle. So if you wanted to see another girandola,
we happen to have that built in here too.
Yep.
You know what? We're all about some crossovers.
Right.
What else we got? Is that the end of this display? This is a lot of stuff.
That's a lot of stuff. Yeah, that's it. It's a lot of good stuff.
Right.
I'm really excited about this one.
I'm excited about some of this stuff too. It looks like we got a pretty good lineup here for Alien Day.
Yeah.
Okay. 4/26 Alien Day. If y'all got any reason that should actually be the date for Alien Day, even if you just made it up, send that along too, because that'd be cool to know. If there's nothing else, till after dark, y'all hang on. Watch out for aliens. Okay, boomers. It's before dark here. We got a little daylight apparatus for Alien Day. What's this here? This is the Black Cat parachute thing, the Alien Landing.
Alien Landing.
All right, so real alien. There's a real alien packed in this thing. And then you say there's 3 different effects on these, right? We got 3 tubes?
I believe that's what I read.
So it might be different color aliens, maybe something like that?
Well, no, I think it's one of them has like crackle and one of them has smoke.
Oh, it's actually different effects.
A different effect when it goes up.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
All right. And we're actually sharing the park here, so we're not really used to this. Suddenly the weather's nice and things are going. It's like it's spring or something.
Right. You would think that, yes.
All right, so I'm going to back off a little bit here, and let's try one of these and hope we don't make anybody angry.
Right.
I see it falling there. That's just a tube. Where'd the parachute go?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
I don't see a parachute.
Did you see it anywhere?
I don't see a parachute. I saw that tube fall.
Let's see what's going on.
And that was a big old report.
Right. It whistled on the way up.
It did whistle. Is there still something in that tube?
Nope.
Man, it might have disintegrated.
Doesn't look like there's anything in there.
How did we miss that?
I don't know. It looked like it went.
I mean, you're definitely downwind heading that direction. That's the way the smoke went.
I saw the break.
Well, want to try another one?
Yeah, that was weird. Okay.
I don't know if that just got packed bad and there wasn't actually a parachute. All right, well, take two.
See if this one's any better. Oh, there it is on that one.
All right.
But it didn't open though.
I mean, it opened a little, like opened halfway, huh?
Yeah, but it's
Want to fire this third one before we go get that?
well, yeah, it's a blue thing. We're gonna be able to find it.
Yeah, we'll find that.
Let's see what this one does.
All right, one more. I see smoke and a red parachute.
Yeah. So that
right.
first one just didn't get packed with the parachute right.
I mean, I never saw anything fall. Maybe it just stayed bundled up and just fell.
Maybe it did. So we had what? We had whistle, smoke, and crackle
Yeah,
were the three effects.
whistle, smoke, and crackle. All right, let's
I don't
find
know
these little
what-
guys and see if we actually get little guys.
I don't know what the effect would have been on the other
Wait,
one.
here's something. What's this?
What's
Is
what?
that it?
Oh. So that is the first one.
That's the first one. And here's some
Oh,
old.
no, that's not. Well, yeah. That's not exactly an alien.
Well, I mean, he's wearing a suit,
Yeah.
but his arms are all chopped off.
But that's
He looks like.
what it was.
He looks like he's wearing like a jetpack.
Yeah, so that parachute didn't go. So that parachute was just all folded. Like that, see? So those aren't ours.
I think they might be ours from like a long time ago. I think these might have come off a board, maybe from the Lunar New Year display.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, they just don't have any hands, these guys.
Right.
That's maybe what makes them aliens.
I don't know, the head looks a little bit different. I was expecting something a little more alien looking.
All right, well, alien parachutes, alien landing, y'all. Okay, boomers, we're out here. It's dusk, just after sunset. We're still seeing a lot of ambient light, but we're doing this fountain, and this is spinner UFO Landed for Alien Day. Happy Alien Day, everybody! Let's do this, man. I'd have to say it's a good thing it's been raining.
Yeah, it's pretty damp out here. There you go.
All right.
Really thought that was going to go longer.
Yeah, I mean, after it started spinning, that was right at the tail end of its effect. I mean, the spin's working great. It's still spinning.
Yeah.
But it's not still burning.
All right. A little bit longer on the effect, I think.
The UFO has landed. And we got lots more in store after the sun goes down for show. Catch you then, boomers. Okay, boomers. Here we are after dark at the River Park here at Roswall's, Mississippi. What you got, Jody?
We are going to start with the 200 grams with the smallest one, Alien Adventure. And then we're going to go into Space Invaders, probably the Neuralizer, and then Stellar Surprise. Then we're going to move on to the shells, the Pyro Alienware. Then we're going to go to the Girandola, the Take Me to Your Leader, and then come back for the Alien Uprising.
So Jody's going to give me a workout. I'm going to be pacing in and out for some of this stuff, but I'm backing off. Start with these 200 grams. Fire when ready, sir.
This one's going to be Alien Adventure.
And this is the smallest of our 200s.
Yeah, this one would be, a mini 200 gram. This is something you would find at the $5 price point most places, or less.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's no slouch.
Nope. Not at all. I'm going to put that down there. Now this next one is going to be Space Invaders. And this is also going to be 200 grams. Also by Showtime. All right, that wasn't messing around.
Yeah, that had some pace on that.
That did have some pace. That thing was not messing around. Next up, we've got the Neuralizer. And this is by Planet X. This will be our first thing that we've shot from Planet X on the channel.
Welcome to the channel, Planet X.
What's that?
I said, welcome to the channel, Planet X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
That was, I liked that one.
There's a lot going on there. Little spinners to brocade.
I tell you what I'd want to do with that one.
What's that?
I'd want to get maybe 4 of them and fuse them up simultaneously and just be a big old sky vomit situation with all that going and the whistling tails and whatnot. And
yeah, you had
spinners.
Whistling tails with spinners,
right,
up to brocade with strobe.
I mean, it ran pretty quick, but to get more overlap on that, I think it'd just amplify that effect. What was the price point on that?
Like $20.
Oh, okay, so that wasn't cheap.
No, it wasn't cheap.
Okay,
none of their stuff is.
Okay, well now I'm less inclined to get 4 of them.
Yeah, I think that's a company that probably doesn't make stuff in big batches, or doesn't make, it's not a big company, I know that.
I mean, I'm not saying that price is too high. I'm just saying it makes it more prohibitive to get 4 of them.
Right, absolutely. Because that was definitely a step up from your Garden Variety 200 gram.
Yeah, I'd go there.
So I'm hoping this one's going to be a step up too. Stellar Surprise. It looks great. The packaging looks great. The you know, it's got some big bores in there. Stellar surprise by Cutting Edge. So far, so good. Oh yeah. Nice. Okay, well that was quick.
That was quick.
But that was fun.
Yeah. That's it for the 200s?
Yeah.
All right, I'm backing off for the shells.
Yeah, that was quick, but that was fun. That's another one that was definitely a step up from your garden variety 200 gram. Absolutely.
All right, I think I'm in place. If you're clear to fire when ready.
Okay, so these are the Pyro Alienware canister shells. Here's the first one. Okay, that's
Nice.
the loudest thing we've done tonight.
We have a visitor.
Looks like we've got a
Speaking
visitor.
of aliens, we have a visitor.
We may need to break for a second, Pyros.
We have John Q. Law come
Hold
to
up for
visit.
just a second, Pyros.
I think we're going to be fine. I believe we're within legal boundaries, but he's coming to check up on things, which is perfectly reasonable.
See if the I'm gonna put this out.
Yeah, he doesn't seem too concerned about our activities. We're still rolling live if you want to fire.
Okay, I couldn't tell if he would stop talking to you or what was going on.
No, I think he's just checking up.
Okay, well here we go. This is Pyro Alienware shell number 2. Well, I'm going to have to move it over here. That fuse is not wanting to cooperate very well. Here we go. Number 2. Oh yeah. Those aren't messing around.
These are big shells.
Those are not messing around. Here we go, number 3. Well, maybe.
Wow.
Oh, fuse jump.
Nice.
Fuse jump. That's our second fuse jump of the night. All right. Here we go, number 4. Number 5, actually. Number 4 was kind of bonus content there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, those are not bad canisters at all for a 4-inch.
Some miscounted. We got
Here's
one more.
number 6.
Huh.
Those have some definite pop to them. Definitely have some pop to them. Well, Pyros, Boomers, it's Girandola time.
Girandola time. Gotta love it.
Take me to your leader.
I'm ready to go. Take me away.
Here we go.
Love these Girandolas.
Oh yeah.
There is just nothing else like those.
That thing is nice.
Nothing else like those Girandolas. And the price point is kind of high on those, but there's nothing else like it. So we got our 500?
Got our 500. This is Alien Uprising.
All right, I guess I better back out.
And this is going to be the last little piece of ordnance we've got for this National Alien Day.
Been a fun show so far, sir.
It has been. We've had some really fun ordnance for this one.
Feel free to fire when ready. I'll keep backing off if I need to.
You sure you want to go that route?
No. I guess you want me to get stable?
Right, because it hasn't gone well when we've...
Oh, you're saying we've had some missteps?
One or two.
Ah. All right, I think I'm good here.
You in focus?
You should be, yeah. I've been...
Alien Uprising by Brothers Pyrotechnics.
Okay.
Fast and Furious.
With a little flourish at the end.
Yeah. Fast and Furious there.
Quick question.
Yes.
What was the price point on those shells? Do you remember?
Those shells, they're like, I mean, I got them, the place I got them is a tad high on a lot of their stuff.
Uh-huh.
I got them at Surefire Fireworks in Lebanon, Tennessee.
Okay.
But they have a deal where you can, they have like a membership thing where if you spend a certain amount in a year, you get to a discount tier, and then you can spend more and get to another discount tier, and so on.
So it's just a frequent flyer mile type of thing?
Yeah. And I want to say they were about $100 for a 24 pack, like regular price, and I was at a discount tier, so I got them for a little bit less. They may have actually been 90, actually.
Okay.
I think they were more in the budget
That isn't
range.
too bad.
Huh?
That isn't too bad. 90.
No,
that
absolutely.
was a nice shell. That was a 4-inch, right?
A 4-inch, yeah.
Those were impressive.
Yeah, those were nice. Those were loud. Those were nice. Those were definitely as good as some of the 5s that I've seen.
Yeah. All right.
Absolutely.
What else we got?
That's it.
Happy Alien Day, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for tuning in.
Beam me up.
We'll catch you next time.